Okay, hi everyone, welcome back, and in this update we are going to check out JasmyCoin's price chart, and what we talked about in the previous video seems to be right now playing out rather nicely. Why is that? You see, if you remember, the last time that we talked about Yasmi, I believe we were down here, and the idea was that we are probably going to get soon a move on the upside for a couple of reasons. Number one, in terms of Elliott Waves off of the recent lowest low, which is right in here. I said, look, it seems like that we are able to find a 5-wave up, so followed by that, maybe this is a correction in form of an ABC, and this might be for like just very short term. Whether, for example, is going to be a midterm bullish setup or not, fair enough, that can absolutely be up for debate. But for like very short term, this can be a bullish setup, suggesting we are probably in JasmyCoin headed higher, maybe for the next week or two. Also, we did have another very important reason, and that came down to, you probably know it if you have watched the previous updates, classic patterns, and the fact that in here you are able to identify a beautiful head and shoulder structure. But we said, look, our head and shoulder is not confirmed yet. You need to be patient and wait and see a confirmed break of the neckline, and by that I said you need to see an initial move in order to go above here, followed by a pullback, and then a continuation of the move up in order to take this important high. And I'm going to argue that pretty much played out, and you can interpret this small move up as our initial phase, followed by a pullback and then another move on the upside. So seems like our bullish pattern in Yasmi is indeed sort of kind of confirmed. Did we also have some other reasons to be optimistic? Yes, let's learn more. Okay, so what is going on in H4 time frame? As you can see, this is a low, the other one is a lower low, but in MACD we are having a low, the other one was a higher low. So that made me say, look, this is a bullish divergence, which is a good sign, suggesting maybe bears are running out of steam, and as a result of all the things that we talked about earlier, we are probably going to get a move on the upside, and we are finally getting it. Now, question is, what can be a likely target for this move, and is this even going to be a good sign or not? First things first, in terms of the targets, you have to put your chart on regular scale. This is a very important point. I'm going to keep saying this in every single update, because there is simply no measuring waves on logarithmic, and then you need to measure the height of your pattern and put it at your supposedly breaking point. As you can see, this is giving you about a 1.5 cents Yasmi, meaning from the current point you can expect about, let's say, like a 5 to 7% move on the upside. And I do think this is quite a realistic target for the next couple of days, but I think we are probably going to go a bit higher than that, and maybe even reach to around the higher band of this region, about 1.56 cents, meaning from these areas, yep, this is like a 10% move. Now, why do I believe that we are going to go there? Two very important reasons. Number one, you see, whenever you are having a couple of highs very close together, around them a lot of amateur short-term traders are going to open some short positions in hope that we get a continuation of the move down, and most of them do end up putting their stop losses above the highs. So as a result, we are going to have some good liquidity in here, and the price unfortunately has a tendency to absolutely wreck those people. So you may very well see initially a very small face down in order to cheer them up a little bit, but then the price is going to betray them all, and you are going to see a move up in order to gather all the liquidity. And if I just go on the live chart in Yasmi, okay, how many highs do we have in here that are quite close together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Even you can say like 11 highs are very, very close together. So I'm gonna say above here we do have some good liquidity, and odds are this move is going to continue in order to take the highest high in here for the first target around 1.55 cents. Now, here is another reason for me to argue this move is going to continue a little bit more in JasmyCoin. You see, in terms of classic technical analysis, meaning support and resistances, from my POV, makes perfect sense to say that this move is going to continue until we reach to about the closest resistance area. I'm going to say probably from daily time frame, and that is actually exactly around the higher band of this region, about 1.56 cents. So as you can see, I think we do have a pretty compelling case for Yasmi to go up in like very short. But the second question, is that going to be necessarily an optimistic sign? You see, not necessarily. Why is that? That comes down to Elliott Waves, because if you want to argue, for example, we are going to have our final low round here. I don't know, let's say this is like a very important support, then okay, fair enough. Off of the lowest low, then you have to be able to find a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave on the upside. This specific structure is called an impulsive movement. Rules for it are, we should not have overlapping of the waves between our wave 2 and 4, and in any kind of 5 wave, wave 3 is simply not allowed to be the smallest wave. This is like a huge no-no in Elliott Waves, okay? It's very important to understand that. And when it comes to the sub waves, you know it. 5 wave up into wave 1, 3, and 5. And for wave 2 and 4, we should have different scenarios. It's not really that important. Let's say, sure, WXY into wave 2, and let's say, okay, an A, B, C, D, E, a triangle into wave 4. Now let's go on the live chart and see what is going on in terms of Elliott Waves. And in my view, we can actually say that in the short term in Yasmi, this is most likely an A, B, C zigzag. And before that, let's go on 15-minute time frame so we can see the candles a bit better, because I do think off of the recent lowest low, we are actually having a 5 wave impulsive structure up. So like we said that at the beginning of the video, we may have on a higher degree from this point to about here, 5 up into 1 correction for wave 2. And what's next if this scenario is happening? You know the answer. We are going to have a very strong move up into wave 3 and 4 and 5. And this is the very important point that I'm trying to make in Yasmi. You see, even if we get a move up to about these areas, it's not necessarily going to be a bullish sign. From my point of view, two things at that point are really going to matter. Number one, what's the shape of this phase up going to look like? Why? Because in case that we get a rather slow and choppy move up, and between our pullbacks, we're just constantly able to identify overlapping of the waves. Okay, despite the fact that this is still a move up, but you are not going to see me being bullish in JasmyCoin. And in fact, you are going to see me calling this whole move most likely a correction structure and not an impulse, suggesting, unfortunately, from here, we are going to get a continuation of the move down. On the other hand, if as opposed to that, we see a rather sharp move up, maybe like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, generally a very strong move without a lot of overlapping of the waves, that can be a very different story. And at that point, you are going to see me being a bit optimistic, but at the same time, not absolutely bullish. Why? Okay, that brings me to the second point. You see, after this phase up in Yasmi, I have to see a consolidation pattern into this wave 4 in order for me to be quite optimistic and say, you know what, odds are the next move is going to be a decent one up, and on a higher degree, you do indeed have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is definitely a good sign, suggesting the low is already in. Is that going to make me say we are like absolutely 100% bullish? No, definitely not, because simple reason, there is no certainty in any market at any given moment. We are only talking about different possibilities. So you're never ever going to see me being 1000% bullish, but I'm going to argue having a 5 wave off of the lowest low based on what is going on in this whole area is pretty much the sign that I need to see in order for me to at least put the bullish case as my primary scenario, and hopefully this is going to play out. Now, here's a very important point. Even if we get a 5 wave up, I need you to very much understand this. Right in here, you are not going to see me telling you that, you know what, this is a long opportunity. Absolutely not. Why? Okay, simple question. What happens after a 5-wave up, even if you want to go according to the most bullish scenario? You probably know the answer. We are going to have, even according to that case, a move on the downside. And then in here, if we manage to identify the right subwaves, okay, right at the end of this pullback can be a beautiful long opportunity for Yasmi. So essentially, I'm trying to tell you, look, odds are this move is going to continue in the short term. But two things, you need to pay attention to the shape of it, and then you also have to pay attention to the next move, which is very, very important. And if you get a correction, great sign. And right around the highs, it's not going to be a long opportunity, because we never ever buy the highs and sell the lows. This is an absolutely stupid mistake, and you want to understand this, okay? The price will never go up or down in a straight line. So after having a decent structure, one way or the other, we are going to have a move on the downside. You just have to be a bit patient in Jasmy. So for now, let's hope this move is going to continue. And by the way, even if you want to ignore this head and shoulder structure, that's absolutely fine. Maybe you should pay attention to this potential double bottom structure, which again, right now, it's not confirmed yet. You need to wait a little bit more and see, are we going to get a break of the next line, which is right in here around 1.46 cents or not. If we get a break of it, great sign. At that point, yep, you should probably expect a move up to about the 1.6 cents level, which is definitely not that bad. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in JasmyCoin. Anyway, if you found any value in my content, I would really appreciate if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel and follow me on Twitter. And if you want more, maybe you want a complete analysis for your own specific crypto, or maybe you want to learn some decent TA in order to be able to make good money in the markets, you can become a member and ask me anything you want. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.